Hello, this is Chibi-Zel Plays. Okay. So last time we left off on Windfall Island, we just finished up all the side quests there. Oh. Aha! And it picks us right back up at the dialogue when we return to the boat with the sail. Oh, that look in your eye. So you found yourself a sail, have you? Well then, I shall teach you the art of sailing tutorial. Climb aboard, press A. Hoist the sail with A. And the arrow is the direction of the wind. Thumbstick to steer, B to put it away, and importantly, shoulder button to jump. Because that's amusing as all get out. Yes, I did get all that. Thank you. One more thing. When you are out at sea with a few landmarks to go by, you will be at the mercy of your sea chart. I need to move where my camera is. I've marked the place. Currently be heading in the sea chart. Map on the gamepad, which you won't be able to see because it's on the gamepad. Okay. Alright. Pressing ZR lets you sort of taxi without putting the sail up. And then pressing A whips out the sail. You can't change the wind's direction yet. That comes in a bit. For now, let's just head where the game tells us. It's the ZR again, to jump. Which is important because it's fun. It's hilarious and fun. Okay, so it amuses me a lot. Oh, right, I was going to move the camera. Those barrels mean that we're passing into a new map square. Right underneath the hearts. Okay, that should probably be a good place. Ah, what is this? Paw Print Island. There's Beetle around. I do not see Beetle. But I see these divey dudes. Hello, diver dudes. Yeah! Mighty fine boat you got there, bub. You must be searching for treasure on the seafloor too, aren't you? Ha ha! You won't get anything from us, bub. Not likely. Let me ask you something real quick. Who wanders around on a fishless sea? I'll tell you who, bub. Only pirates, monsters, and treasure hunters like ourselves. And maybe some other things that I've never heard of. Like octoroks. You know, with all the weak island dwellers who never leave their shores, I'm amazed to see such a tiny little guy out here. I like your style, bub. I feel like I've known you my whole life. Please don't sharpen your claws on that. So hey, bub, to tell you what, as one treasure hunter to another, I'll give you this. You'll definitely be needing it if you want to haul up troops. Stop that, buddy. Come on, take it. I won't take no for an answer. I also won't take nay, no for nar. Just grab it. Yeah. Okay, charts. First you open the map, blah blah blah. Gamepad. Can't show you because it's on the gamepad. A little annoying. Okay. And just a reminder to engage with the stream, either just hop in the chat, either on Twitch or YouTube. Either way, I'm keeping an eye on that. So, need the grappling hook that we don't have yet. Yep. Best of luck to all of us. Hi, strange things. Alright, so here is Paw Print Island. The weird fish guy. Or is that not a thing just yet? I don't see him jumping. Come on, fish dude, painting fish guy thing. Yeah, I guess that's a not yet thing. I don't remember. Goodness, I don't remember. Yeah, I'm not doing this from a walkthrough or anything. I'm just... Oh, right. This is not Breath of the Wild. There's no jump and there's no... That's not the run button. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I'm just doing this out of memory. Not really. That's an odd little rock. Okay. No, that's the back of the sign. You can't read the back. Dragon Roost Island, head east. Okay. We will do that in a bit, but not now. Where's your door? Oh, that was not what I meant to do. Not even a little... Ah, there it is. Man. Come on. Down you go. Woohoo! And so, inside of Paw Print Island, strange things hanging from the ceiling. That is not the sword button in this game. Some little lights, and ta-da! Shoot. Oh. Oh, that's right, we don't even have a spoils bag yet, do we? Do we? Oh, we do have a spoils bag. We can get you jelly. Ah, yes, there it is. Yay! Keep it in your spoils bag. This is how potion is made in this game. And this is actually a absolutely vast space here with lots of grass that I'm in the middle of. Come on. So there's some pegs leading up there that we'll need an item to get through. There's... What is he breaking this time? That's where we came in from. And there's a couple of tunnels leading off. We need either bombs or some sort of power bracelet, power glove. And we remember that from previous games. And kill more of these guys. And open up the treasure chest. We can get that one already. Most of the other things in this cave we will need to come back for after we've gotten some more items. And down this way, yeah, we'll need bombs and a glove. Well, actually, it's bracelets in this game, not a glove. Those gloves in... Reach past Ocarina of Time. Bracelets in this game, Ocarina... Ooh, my bait bag is empty, so even if I ran into the fish guy, I'd already wasted it. Oh, come on, get in the boat, you silly. Okay, come on. Bouncy, 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 bouncy. I find it amusing. I find it too amusing. Oh, there's Beetle. Mr. Guy. Ooh, 30, 31 now. I forgot how low gosh, I was. Okay. Hello. Okay. Yes, we need that.
Bye.
Okay, 10 per glob. Yes, I would like to sell all of it. Yes.
Bye.
Sell for 40. Now I'm going to buy pears.
Thank you.
There's no reason to choose one pair over the other. They're the same, but it just amused me to do so, so yeah. Okay.
Bye.
Alright, so hop back into... Oh, I almost had that jump perfect! Okay, I still don't see the fish. The fish, there's a jumping fish, and you feed him the fish bait, and that's how you get maps. I don't see him, which is odd. I guess they're chewing on each other. Because reasons. That glowy thing has a treasure underneath, probably money. I can't get it because I don't have the item, the grappling hook, like the divers mentioned, but I will soon. I got so many seagulls following me. Hooray! So, as we come up, giant dragon. The cats are fighting for no reason.
Hey.
There, on the horizon. That is our destination, Link. Dragon Roost Island. And the best music in the game, possibly the series. You must go see this dragon and request from him a jewel called Din's Pearl. Ask the people of the Rito tribe who inhabit this island about how to see the dragon. Oh, I almost forgot. Wait just a moment. Hey, little buddy. Is your brother beating you up? This is the Wind Waker. It is a baton of sorts that was used long ago when the people played music in prayer to the gods. In those days, simply using it allowed one to borrow the power of the gods, but I do not know if it still works. Even so, I thought it might be of some use to you. Perhaps you should try using it. First, conduct in 3/4 time. Do not touch. And the tutorial. So... Right. I was pressing the wrong thumbstick. Okay, next is 4/4. Oh. That's it. Not bad for the first time. We can also conduct in 6/4 time. Yep, that's it. So, okay, buddy, please don't. Come on. Yeah, that's a good boy. Alright. Now we have the magical title item This is how we control wind. This is like the ocarina, like various instruments throughout the series. This is how we're going to interact with the world. Oh, stretch your core back. So, look, here went splash. It really does look like the ones from Breath of the Wild that you can turn into yummy stat-boosting foods. And here we have bomb flowers, which we don't have in Breath. Huh! Were they in Link to the Past or Link's Awakening? Yeah, no, they first appeared with the 3D games. And I think Breath of the Wild is the first one that doesn't have them, because it went with the hologram thing instead. Yeah, we're gonna attack it. I regret nothing! So, Dragon Roost. Come on, position right. Wind Shrine, Mail Center. Okay. Underneath that, again, we'll need an object later to get into that, but there's a cave underneath that I don't remember. We'll find out! So here we have the shrine. And one of them over here is all broken. It's broken. Yes! Yes, it is. There appear to be markings that indicate specific directions. Very much like those markings that we just saw. Oh, come on, let me figure it. It kind of holds your hand sometimes when it doesn't need to. Wind Requiem. This is how you change direction of the wind for sailing. And hello, Froggy Dude. Yep, that's a mighty nice breeze. Ah! The name's Zephos. I'm the god of winds. So you're the new Wind Waker, are you? Great, great, great. For a beginner, you've got nice wind sense about you. I like you, kid. That tune you just picked up, well, it gives you control over the direction the wind blows. Depending on how it's used, wind can be a good thing, or a very bad thing. You want an example of it being a bad thing, then you should see my brother. It saddens me to say that my brother, Cyclos, is miffed about his monument here being broken, and now he spends his time creating cyclones to torment people with. When we manage to pacify him, the tornadoes become our teleportation mechanic. Until then, it just teleports you randomly if you get within reach. Sucks. So if you encounter any cyclones at sea, chastise my brother for me, will you? And that is my request for you. And he's gone as fast as he appeared, with no opportunity to take a picture of him. Zephyr and Cyclos are one of the characters whose pictures you can actually miss for the photo gallery. You never get a chance to get Zephyr's picture, but if you take a picture of Cyclos before chastising him with a bow and arrow, you get a figurine that has both Cyclos and Zephyr. If you miss that opportunity, well, you don't ever get another chance. If you get the tornadoes and beat Cyclos before taking his picture, that's it. That's it. It's you can't get that figure. Okay. So Now we have the Wind Waker, and we have our first song. Continuing this way, we go back through here. And we play with some bombs! And try to remember which game we're playing. I'm a bit cold. That's odd. Ooh, that's interesting. Usually it rolls. You know what? Yeah, I'm a bit cold, so I should eat this before grabbing it. I'll be right back in like a couple minutes. Everybody take care. Sorry about that. I'm back and snuggled into a nice, comfortable blanket. Yes! Let's keep going. So... Whee! Okay. This is one of the games that bombs don't roll in. They don't really seem to make up their mind about that. Oh, whoopsie! Hee hee. I shouldn't be that amused by it, but I am! So, yeah. Whoops! Skill! That's some skill right there. Yeah. Whee! So, I don't remember if they roll or stay stationary in Twilight Princess. You saw here that they kind of land and thump, bump, and skid a bit, but they don't roll. This is true of the titles, the games on the N64. I don't remember Link Between Worlds. For the previous games, bombs don't roll. Oh, hey, buddy, come on up. Come on. The Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Game Boy, Color. That's right, settle in, good boy. Good boy. Okay, Chai has decided it's lap time. And I just blew myself right off. That was hilarious. Oh. This is hilarious, man. Okay, we're going to drop that and maybe get the... We're not going to bother getting the shield out. Okay. Let go, drop down, grab the box, and that creates a shortcut for from now on. We won't have to go through the blowing myself up over and over and over and over and over again thing. So... Let's see. Going up this way. Oh. Rito guy. It's Quill. Link. Link, is that you? It is. I'm pleased to see that you're okay. I must say, you've traveled far for one with no wings. And your sister, is she... Is that so? Well, don't worry too much. I'm sure she'll hang in there. I have an idea, Link. Would you like to meet our chieftain? I've told my people about you, and all of us Rito are very concerned. I'm certain the chieftain will befriend you and lend you the aid of our Aerie. It's settled then. I'll fly on ahead and let everyone know you're coming. Come inside, Link. I'll be waiting. And that down there is the shrine that we were just at. And run up along this. Couple of pots first. Nothing in that one, nothing in that one. But we still had fun destroying things. Well, have you discovered the cause of the Great Valu's anger? Oh. Ah, so you are Link, are you? Quill has told me all about you. A troubling tale indeed. I insist that you let us know if there is anything we can do to help you. We shall do everything in our power to assist you. However, in the meantime, we have a problem of our own to deal with. When you arrived on the island, did you notice the raging dragon perched atop the mountain? As you can see, we of the Rito tribe are profoundly connected to the sky. We make our livings on the airways. We do so by the graces of the sky spirit Valu. When a Rito reaches adulthood, he or she journeys to the top of Dragon Roost to receive a scale from the great dragon. It is this scale that enables the Rito to grow his or her wings. Recently, however, the once gentle Valu has grown violent and unpredictable. Sadly, we can no longer approach him. If this continues, the fledglings who are of age will never be able to receive scales from Valu. They will remain wingless, and in time our very way of life will be threatened. As chieftain of the Rito, my first responsibility is to solve this problem. My apologies, but I must ask you to wait for our assistance until this is done. Will you do so? Chieftain, what do you think of consulting Link with regards to your son, Komali? As you can see, Chibi-Zel is a gallant young lad. I feel certain that Prince Komali would open his heart to him and speak freely of his fears and worries. That may be. Let me be direct. My son, Komali, is of age to earn his wings, yet he is weak in some ways, and in light of the current situation, he may just give up on ever getting them. What say you? Will you share some of your courage with my son? Will you meet with my son? I thank you. We shall do our best to solve our problem as quickly as possible, so that we may better help you with yours. I have something I wish for you to give to my son. A young girl named Medley is holding it for me. Will you find her and take it? I am counting on you. So the chief had a thing he wanted to give to his son. But instead of giving it to his son, he gave it to the attendant of the dragon, Medley, and now he's asking Link to take it from her to take it to his son, instead of just giving it to his kid himself. Logic! Who knows? Might come in handy. And there's the delivery bag. That's what we need in order to do the merchant's quest chain for the, gosh, I forgot his name. The hoodie merchant guy on Windfall. Goodness, I completely forgot his name. That's distressing. You should find Medley in one of the upper rooms. Leave the Great Valu to us. In the meantime, do your best to aid Prince Komali. Okay. So, yeah, I love this music. There are only 2 games that the Rito appear in. Yeah. This Wind Waker, which is in the Adult Link timeline, and Breath of the Wild, which there's a lot of different opinions on which time. Many people think that it must be Adult Timeline because of the Adult Timeline because of the Koroks and the Rito. However, if you remember in Breath of the Wild, the little tiny baby Rito all can fly. Part of the one of the shrine quests is rounding up a whole bunch of siblings and flying with them over to some rocks to sing a song. These Rito are not born with flight. They have wings that aren't hands, they have arms, and they have wings that when they fly, when they flap, this art style makes it look like garment sleeves, but when they flap, those hanging sleeves become the wings and they fly. So, also they have normal mouths and big duckbill noses. In Breath of the Wild, they have much different beaks, and the beak is the mouth, not just the nose. So, I could understand the nose, mouth, face thing being an artistic choice, but the fact that there's an entire quest centered around getting the flight for the young Rito in this game, and in Breath of the Wild, they have flight, and that's also a mechanic and part of a quest, makes me feel like these are actually 2 very different Rito. It is possible for the Rito to have, or at least it's not out of the realm of possibility for the Rito to have come into existence on multiple parallel timelines. Also, the map just doesn't. Never mind about the map for now, that's its own nightmare. But, yeah. The music, however, the music here is definitely revisits. We get another version of this music in, oh hey, come on up. Rito Village in Breath of the Wild. So, I freaking love this music. Hey, little buddy, good boy, settle in. That's a good boy. Okay. There's a giant tabby hanging out on my lap. Hello, person thing. Yes. More bad news. The bridge is out! There's no way to even get inside! I'm sure you'll understand once you see it for yourself. As for swimming across, well, you need water for that. And the pond's all dried up. No need to panic, though. I'm sure the chieftain will think of something. Yay. So let's see. Yeah, I think that's the one I came in at, so we're gonna wander out through this one. Ah, yeah, this room. This is the sort of central area, and wow, look at those tiny things. They're all shriveled and dried up bomb flowers. And down there we have... Hey, buddy. Down here, the volcano has just gone completely out of control. There's dust flying everywhere. And this little tiny puddle, blocked with a rock, apparently is where the spring was that all of the water came from, so there's no more water. Oh, come on, climb straight. Oof. And you can hear Balu yelling and pounding and being upset. Okay, so... Hello, person. As you're from off-island, allow me to tell you about the Dragon Roost. Even in the best of times, it's a dangerous place with all those bomb flowers growing everywhere. And now it's even more perilous. It's so bad that the bomb flowers themselves have all dried up. The great and wonderful Valu has created watermouse. So that's where we just went down. We're gonna hold off on going down there for now. We're gonna explore upstairs. Okay. Make up your mind, little buddy. Settle down or wander off and don't jump on the keyboard. Hello, person. Oh, you're the fledgling the chieftain mentioned, aren't you? I feel as though I should tell you, despite what he may seem like right now, young Master Kamali is quite a pleasant child. His father, the chieftain, is quite busy, but Kamali's never once complained, though I'm sure he's been lonely at times. He's the chieftain's son through and through. However, his grandmother passed recently, and Kamali seems lost. His confidence is gone. His grandmother was always with him, you see, a great woman. That sparkling ball the young master keeps with him is actually a gift from the great Valu to Kamali's grandmother. Sparkling ball! Perhaps even a pearl. Hey, I know you! Yeah! You're the adventure guy, sailing from island to island. Action! Excitement, right? So, with all these adventuring you do, did you happen to find a gold feather? My girlfriend, she's wanted one of those things for the longest time, and actually I kind of promised her I'd send one. Okay, we come around here, and the much talked about mail center. And the mail sorting minigame. But first, we're gonna wreck stuff. Whee! Ooh, got some money for it. Excellent. It's too bad it's rude to pull out my sword inside. Otherwise, I'd like smash, and it would be the best. Okay. Smashing, smashing. Oh, roll into that and destroy it? Nah, looks like no. Nope. Okay. I'd probably pick it up and throw it. Hello, Mr. Post Guy. Well now, I've not seen your face before. Nope, don't believe so. You wouldn't be here in response to our posting for some part-time help, would you? Yes. Oh, excellent, that's good. But first, I'll see if I can use you or not. I need to give you a little test, just a small one. Match the seal on the envelope with the same icon on the shelf, and throw the letter onto that shelf. Real easy. Simple. It says use the left stick, but I actually find this one easier with the direction pad instead of the stick. Press A to throw. Yep. Before time runs out, you have to sort at least 10. Give it your best shot. Alright. Ah. Pff. Oh yeah, it's always nice when that happens, so you can get some. Yeah, a little bit off. I only got 21. Good, terrific. For every 2 letters. Come back anytime. I mean it, anytime. The more letters you sort, the more you'll earn. Not a bad deal for both of us. Okay, that was fun. Okay, going out here. And this guy, I think. Every year, the Ritos sponsor a Birdman contest on that island off to the east. I wonder if we'll have this one this year, what with the current situation on the island. No time to waste. Everyone's so busy with the Great Valoo that we're running out of delivery personnel. It's a madhouse. Back to work. Oh, fudge. And he flew off. Well, hey, so I think that was Kogoli, and don't talk to him until after you take his picture. He is another individual that you can miss completely just right out of the game, and not be able to get the figure for the figure gallery. Do you respawn? He respawns. Okay. So as long as you get his picture before... Oh, tell me it didn't crash. Oh. Well, that sucks. I wonder why it does that. Alright, I'm back. And it's working. Looks like, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm back on. Alright. Sorry about that. So, this is Kogoli. He can be lost. You have to make sure to take his picture, which is a little tricky because you gotta get the positioning right. You have to get full body, top to bottom, and you have to have him facing you, which I think with this one you're allowed a bit of leeway, since he only faces that one direction. Oh, that's right, ha 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 ha. Okay. Oh yeah, selfie mode, ha! Okay. That's too fun. I'm keeping that one. Spoilers. Yeah. Yeah, this is right on the back there. Yeah, that didn't give a good ping, so... I'm trying to remember how you do it in the GameCube, where you can't even... You just have to guess. So... Gosh. I don't remember how to get your picture, guy! I don't remember how to get his picture. And then this guy over here. Oh wait, are you Kogoli? And the other guy is... I don't remember. There's an important shrine below here that got broken. So just make sure to get both their pictures. This one's easier to get because you can just zoom in. Actually, you know, I can answer this question really easily. Yes, I would like to save. Okay. Let's look this up real fast. Don't worry about all of this stuff. We'll get to it in our game. I'll explain it all. I just want to check which one is Pagoli, so I don't. So that's one fall. That's Outset. That's Secret Fortress. That's yeah. No, that's just monsters in a cave. I'm gonna roll face first into this wall. That's Dragon Roost. I knew that. Ah. Okay, so it's Ponytail Guy. Alright. He's talking about the Birdman content. This right here. So I was talking about being able to miss pictures for figurines. In this playthrough, I missed Cyclos and Zephyr, so they're gone. I beat them. You saw me warping with the tornado. I can never get this. I can never complete the gallery and get the bonus figure for completing the gallery. But the gallery does carry over from a game to a New Game Plus, so when we do get here, I will still have all of these here. I'll still show you how to get all of them, though. Okay, so Ponytail Guy was Pagoli. Let me flip back over to our game real fast. Oh, Right. So, that's why we knocked down the boxes. Because otherwise... Up we go. Zoned in at an odd angle, and so we're going to collect golden feathers for this guy. Remember that. This one over here. He's the one you need to take a picture of before completing the dungeon, because after beating the dungeon, he flies away and is gone from the game. This guy right here. So you come over here and snap a picture of him here. Like we did. Oh, right. That's the Miiverse button. Yeah. That's the erase button. Alright. So... I am really irritated by tingle bottles, just by the way. I wish that they'd done something other than letting it error. Really irritating. Erase, yes, please. Okay, so get his picture and him over here. Him, we are going to just wait until after the dungeon to work on. But we're not even at the dungeon yet. We're just at the island. So, hello, person. Okay, that's the thing earlier where he tells us about the sparkling ball. Oh my goodness, sorry. And here we have Medley, who everybody loves and who made it into Hyrule Warriors as a playable character. Hooray! I think she's great. I love her. Wow, you really do have blue clothes with a picture of a crawfish. Oh! That's cool. She can see the... Okay. In a first game, she says that, wow, you really do have green clothes with a floppy hat, but, huh, she can see the starting outfit. That's pretty awesome. You're Link, right? Oh, me? I'm an attendant of the Great Sky Spirit, Falu. My name is Medley. Well, to tell the truth, I'm not an attendant quite yet. I'm actually still studying to be one. What am I thinking? Here! This is from the chieftain. Link, he wants you to give this directly to Prince Komali. Letter. And this is the introduction to the delivery bag mini quest. Side quest. Oh, sorry. The room way in the back on the first floor is Prince Komali's room. You have to go down a couple steps to get there. And by steps, she means that giant twisting ramp. Oh wait, no, there's actually literal steps in the hallway. Disregard. When you meet Prince Komali, please don't get offended by his manner. He has no bad intentions, I promise. By the way, listen, Link. I have a small favor I'd like to ask of you. Could you please come to the entrance of Dragon Roost Cavern later? I'll explain everything then. Whee! Yeah! Face full of flying ashes. Oh my goodness, can't see. Hello, dude. I guess it's to be expected in this heat, but just take a look down there. Dragon Roost Pond is completely dried up. That is where we were earlier, looking at the little pond of water and the rock plugging it up. If we get rid of the rock, the water level will rise, and everybody will be happy, yay, hooray. So she gave us a letter to deliver. So we commit suicide by jumping off of, like, rock onto stone. Okay, yeah, here's a couple of steps. Going over here. Fancy door. Huh? Who are you supposed to be? What do you want from me, huh? I don't want to talk to anyone right now. His grandmother recently died, like, very recently, and he's still not okay with that. He's young enough, that might be the first death. Well, I mean, his mother isn't around, but I don't know if he would be old enough to really... Huh. Letter! A letter? From my father? Oh, sure. Telling me to be brave is easy enough for him. It's not like he's the one who went through that horrible experience. It's not like he still has to go get a scale from Valu. You're in this letter too, you know. Didn't he write the letter before I got here? How would I be poking your nose in other people's business? You're nosy, aren't you? Sorry, but I really don't feel like going to see Valu right now. I mean, how am I supposed to get a scale from him when he's so upset? What? Are you trying to say that you can calm Valu down? That's a big fat lie. It's easy to say you can do anything. Bragging doesn't cost a thing. I'll tell you what. If you can find me someone who can get past all the obstacles on Dragon Roost to get to Valu, then I'll listen to anything you say. So, kind of harsh, but kid's hurting. And snap. I'm just gonna leave him alone now. Going back out of the fancy door. Running around this way. Oh goodness. I'm sorry about that. Oh. I don't know why I keep yawning. Oh, that's right. She asked me to come talk to her, and I don't actually know where the chieftain is right now. Right, that's back downstairs. And let's do the mail sorting game. This time with less crashing. Yes. Yup. 20 or more, you'll see some nice financial gain. Okay. A little bit rusty at this. Once you have the positions memorized, it gets a lot faster. Ah, Jen. Come on, Chibi. 22. Well, that's one better than last time. Oh hey, 1 per letter instead of 1 per 2 letters. That's kind of awesome. Better you do, the higher your salary. That's economics. Anyways. Going back out this. Stop yawning. Okay. And she said she wanted to meet us down here. There she is. Hey, you actually came! I'm really sorry for bringing you to such a dangerous place. I had to. I wouldn't have asked if I didn't need help desperately. You see this place? There used to be a spring here, surrounded by a beautiful pond. It was peaceful and lovely. But then the great Baloo, he became so angry, and in his rage he shook the mountain and this boulder crashed down, plugging the spring. You can see the result. Oh, but where is my mind? Tell me, how was Prince Komali? That good, huh? Well, that doesn't sound right. Not at all. I may be partially to blame for the bad turn that Prince Komali's taken. See, Prince Komali's grandmother was the great Baloo's former attendant. She was an amazing woman. I was honored to have her as my teacher. She was kind and brave and unsurpassed in her dealings with the great Baloo. I'm not yet worthy of being mentioned in the same breath as her. If only I possessed some of her strength, I'm sure Prince Komali would have felt more secure. Link, I'm sorry to ask this, but I need your help. I want to get to the small shrine that's near the peak of Dragon Roost, but that ledge over there is so high. If I could get some wind under my wings, I'm sure I could get up there. So, will you help me? Sure. Thank you so much. Okay, pick me up. Face that ledge and toss me. The atmospheric currents are really messed up, so pay close attention to the direction of the wind. Alright, I'm ready. Don't hold back now. Throw me as hard as you can. So we want to wait until the wind is pointing exactly that way. Like that. Oh, thank you. I think now I'll be able to climb Dragon Roost and meet with the great Baloo. Don't worry, I'll be fine. I may be just an apprentice attendant, but I can understand some of the great Baloo's language. I'm not exactly busting with confidence, but look, if anything happens to me, please look after Prince Komali. This is all I have to give you. I know it's not much, but please take it. Finally, we get a bottle. Oh, and please don't tell anyone that I'm climbing Dragon Roost. It'll be our secret, okay? Well, good luck to both of us. And she runs off. So, we're going to take the bottle and equip it. Scoop up some of this water. Run back over to the broken bridge, which we're using as a ladder. I'm pretty sure it was a bridge. Yeah, on that side this was a bridge. Okay. So then come over here and we pour out the water. And discover that the battery's low. Alright. Ah, gosh. How many times can I interrupt this stream? Hooray! Oh, jeez. Please. Don't be broken. Okay. I hope you're charging. Are you? Yes, charging. Hooray! Okay, so. Alright. Now, once we fill this crater. Ah! Whoopsie. You can get water from other sources, but you won't be able to get water from this source anymore. Don't do that. That was dumb. Okay, so... Threw a little bit too late. Last time I threw too early. And there we go! Yay! Okay, and now the spring fills back up with water, high enough that the ruined bridge on the other side, we can now actually reach it. So, that finishes up the side quests for the Rito before the dungeon. We jump in, swim across. And, oh, lava. Yeah, that happens with bombs and lava. These bombs are super freaking unstable. Okay, get it into the pot, and it falls over. Pick up the next one, jump, throw, miss, pick up, jump, throw, in it goes, and down it goes, and jump, and there it is. The first dungeon, Dragon Roost Cavern. We are going to do this next time, actually. We've reached the end of the stream. I'm going to go ahead and save it here. And we will pick up next week with our first dungeon, Dragon Roost Cavern. Thank you all for joining me. This has been a pleasure. I hope you had fun, and I'll see you next week. Good night, everyone. Oh, wait, no, I want to leave you.